Hello guys, welcome back to the series. Due to popular demand, names are back. And we are getting started here with a very unfortunate fellow who's going to find himself on the curb and then find himself turning into a 4GT shaped Beyblade as he sets what I'm pretty confident is a record for the most number of spins before coming to a stop.
Instant replay, please.
At least as far as this series goes, and let's have a look at that from the trackside cameras, and that was gorgeous. If he was using VR, that might have been quite sickening. But then next up at 7, we are moving to the Nurburgring. And this is, there's triumphant Monty Python music playing for a reason. Because things are about to get very, very triumphant for Kevin and the chap he is following. So we have a few cars going off, possibly on the wrong tyre type. And then we got a whole bunch of things going off. And that is a whole bunch of places he has made up there, and just one more and a 4-second penalty up ahead, so he's going to be up from 12th to 6th in no time at all, and he's not going to have to wait for the penalty zone because unfortunately for the chap in front he is going to meet a very sad end in the wall. And then next up at number 6 we have got a very, very entertaining battle between these two. The battle of who's the nicest driver, really, which is the opposite to what we normally see on this series. So A6 is going to slow down here and let the other chap take the win, possibly because something happened earlier on in the race. We'll have a look at that. But this chap is like also, no, I don't want the win. I'm going to slow down because I think you deserve the win. And at the last moment, A6 is going to slow down and try and give the other chap the win, but not going to manage. So let's have a look at this and see what possibly could have transpired between these two guys. So that is how Essex is going to take the lead. He's going to ghost his way through two cars there, possibly a lower rated lobby, but either way he's up into the lead and he hasn't caused anyone any harm as a result of getting to the lead. So that's really the only interaction that I saw these two have. So this is what really happened in the heat of the moment. Two guys who definitely did not want the win, one of which unfortunately for him did get the win. And then next up at 5, potentially a clickbait response video coming to this, I hope not, but we have a bit of a bowling ball through there. And before anyone thinks I'm having a go, I've featured myself many a time on this series for making mistakes. I don't think there was any malicious intent here, just a bit overzealous is probably the word, and he's going to be ending up finishing in 8th place as a result of that. Very, very unfortunate clickbait video incoming. And then next up at 4, this chap woke up, decided he wanted to get the fastest lap, and that was his only goal for this race. So as we go into the first corner here at Catalunya, I don't know what this layout's called in this game, but in Forza it's Catalunya National. So just going to push our way through, pick up a 4-second penalty, and then as we fast forward, another half-second penalty there for cutting the corner. So at this point, fastest lap maybe not looking possible, but he's got a trick up his sleeve here, as he's going to just completely ignore the chicane there. He's doing the no chicane layout, no matter what the game tells him, as he punts 2 other cars off. He's going to end up with 2 prizes here. One is a 13-second penalty, which is pretty impressive, and fastest lap.
And I would think that the authorities have really got to look at driving like that and do something about it, because he should certainly have a short suspension for that, and for being himself he should have a permanent suspension.
And now for something completely different.
So starting off the top 3 this week, we have got a hero amongst us. This car right here is the hero we all deserve. So as we start the race, this chap starting in last place is going to just not even consider using the brakes until the very last moment. There was a slight dab of the brakes, as you will see. Really not much though. He just had no intent of braking, and then right place, right time, shove him out of the way. He's going to be in stone dead last, exactly where he deserves to be. He did end up quitting the race, if you can imagine that. And then next up at 2, we've got Levitius, another guy who has decided here he does not want to go down without a fight. Something must have happened in a previous race, I don't know, but this guy's name does come up quite a lot.
It looks like he may commit suicide. Oh. Suicide is badass. I have been this disappointed in Shrek too.
That was a pretty woeful attempt. Like I said, his name does come up quite a lot, so very possibly an overreaction to something that happened in a previous race, but he did come in last at the end of that. So also got a damaged car, wonderful. And then taking the top spot, we have got Essex back once again, and we are back on Tsukuba. Now, as far as bad brake checks go, we've seen our fair share, but this is by far the worst brake check I've ever seen. Miles ahead in a brake check, and I mean, Essex really should have spotted that, but he's going to get another chance to make up for that. So we're about the same distance behind as we come up the same bits of the straight, and we're just slamming on the brakes and basically giving up the lead. And yeah, very shortly after that, noticed his embarrassment and quit the race. So wonderful stuff there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, go and leave a like. If you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you very much to my patrons whose names you're seeing on screen right now, and I'll see you guys in my next video.